Hi. There are some of us who have been brought up in a way that we weren't allowed to hurt people's feelings, or that other people's feelings maybe were more important than our own. And so we, maybe even as adults, are afraid of disappointing someone else, and we'd maybe get ourselves into situations where we abandon ourselves because we are so afraid of disappointing the other person that we don't tell our truth, how we really feel, and we might not be saying no to things we actually feel we should say no to. What other ways are there we could abandon ourselves? We might not advocate and stand up for ourselves when we need to, out of fear for our own safety. Yes. But basically, for me, abandoning yourself is you're making someone else's needs and feelings more important than your own, and then act accordingly. Whereas in a healthy situation, we kind of negotiate between our feelings and the other person's feelings, our needs and the other person's needs. That's the ideal situation. And I think for many people it is very hard to get back to a place where we even know how we feel and what we need. And well, that's the first part of it. And then the second part obviously is acting accordingly. Maybe the whole thing is even more complicated because sometimes it's not safe to say how you really feel, and you better walk away completely. I do believe that if you keep on constantly abandoning yourself and do things that aren't good for you, that don't feel good for you, that it could have an impact on your health. So I think it is an important subject. But at the same time, I would also be saying that there is a reason why people like us abandon ourselves. So it is very important to apply a lot of compassion, and I don't think it's something that can be fixed very easily or very quickly, but we can take small steps towards keeping on checking in with ourselves, what feels good for ourselves, where we are actually really willing to make a compromise, versus going on autopilot where we all the time step back and take compromises. It's about finding a more balanced, differentiated approach. And I think the other thing is that we don't feel good about ourselves when we allow other people to disrespect us or to not treat us right, or where we just go along to get along, as the saying goes. So yes, it's a difficult subject. I would love to hear from you. Maybe you have other ways I have not mentioned yet that still exist, the ways we can abandon ourselves. And is it an issue for you or not? I would love to hear from you. Take good care. This was Anja Kersten, life coach and artist. Bye-bye.